What is going on, shrimp keepers? This is Rob with flipaquatics.com. Today I'm giving you an update on what's been going on here at Flip Aquatics. We have a lot to do. First things first, we talked about this room. This whole room has to be torn down. The reason being is it just does not fit into our plan. We have huge plans for this room. This was a great room when we first started, but with the wooden racks and the way it's set up, it just doesn't fit with our plan. So we have to renovate this, which means there's a lot of fish tanks that still have to go places with a lot of shrimp still in them. So what do we do with all these shrimp? As you can see, we've actually taken some of the tanks out. Not all of them. Like, there's still, I mean, just tons and tons of shrimp in here. I don't think we really realized how many shrimp were in here until we started going through and trying to condense tanks. So there's a problem. It's a good problem to have, but at the same time it's a bad problem because look, I mean, babies everywhere. You look over here, there's a galaxy tank with babies just everywhere, and it's just a problem. So the thing would be is to just move these tanks, right? Well, unfortunately, it's not that simple. So if you look, this room is still completely full with tons and tons of shrimp. So we have another problem. Again, a good problem to have, but at the same time, a frustrating problem. We have too many shrimp to move shrimp from point A to point B. So here is the plan. Just to show you how many shrimp are really here. I mean, it is just crazy. We actually have some fish in here too. I mean, there are just babies upon babies upon babies upon more babies and moss, snails and babies, some more snails and babies. I mean, it just keeps going on and on and on and on. So there's really no good solution. All right, so here's the plan. A lot of these shrimp are still small, but they're all healthy. They've been here for months upon months, I'm sure. And so we're gonna offer them to you all. If you are looking for, I don't know, something different, you really don't know what you want, you can't decide, we are gonna offer assorted Neocaridina packs and assorted Caridina packs. And what that means is you guys get to save, but also we get to clear out this room so that we can plan for the future. And so I'm gonna put all the details down below. If you guys are interested in taking some of these shrimp off our hands and giving them a good home, we would greatly appreciate it. For example, here's a tank that we really didn't know what we were gonna do with. We tossed some leftover blue bolts in here, and now there's maybe 50 or 60 babies. And there's probably 70 tanks like this. And so we definitely have to do a lot of moving, and that is where we're relying on you. With all these renovations and moving so much stuff around, we're running into yet another problem, which again is a silly problem to have, but it is still a problem. And that is, what are we gonna do with all these tanks? We need this whole room cleared out. So we're putting them here. We're putting some here. Putting some here. And we're even putting some in front of the bay doors, which we are running out of space out here as well. So we're really gonna have to start getting particular about what we keep and what we don't. So we've really have been trying to focus on organization, which isn't always the easiest thing. To give you an idea, this is our shipping area slash lobby slash packing area, whatever you want to call it. And obviously it's a mess. It really is. But this is an organized mess. We are going through things that we're getting rid of. One thing we have a lot of is tools, because it seems like we're always doing construction. And then a great idea that one of our employees came up with, Jeff, which you guys are probably familiar with him. We had this closet here that used to be like this door. This one's men's, this used to be women's, and really we weren't utilizing it. There was just a bunch of junk in here. So the guys, aka Jeff, came up with the idea of just breaking down the wall. That way we can really utilize this space And then this wall over here, we put pegboard on. So we figured we'd get a lot of the product up on the wall that really doesn't sell a ton. So we're not constantly like taking it off and putting it back up. And so we kind of centralized a lot of our products just to this wall, which is really nice. Some of the products don't even have holes in it, which is ridiculous. So we had to punch our own holes in here in the bottom corner, which is okay. And so, yeah, I feel like this was one good solution to organize. Another solution I think we're going to do soon is we're going to add 2 more rows of shelving. Shelving will help us put things up above like we have over here. It will also give us more room to put pegboard on the backs of shelving and different things like that. It's really going to open things up and help us organize in here. And the other thing that takes up a ton of space, we just got these back in stock. These are a bunch of Matten filters, and seriously, these suck up a lot of space. So to get them up on the top shelf, out of the way, will be really, really nice. Another thing that we're trying out here at Flip Aquatics is we're trying out some different woods, some different aquascaping material, things like that. So we have new stuff like this is grapevine. We got more types of grapevine in here. This is more bigger stuff. We got this stuff called tiger wood, which is really, really cool. Just really interesting. We got a ton, literally a ton of spider wood. You can see 40 pieces, 40 pieces, 40 pieces, 40 more. Yeah, I mean, we just got in a lot of this stuff, which this stuff comes in really good. It's really great for shrimp tanks. It's got a lot of characteristic to it. So it does really well for us. And so we got in a bunch of that. And we also got in, I got to open one of these up. These are the coolest things I've ever seen. Let me show you what they are. So these are actually tiny little bonsai trees, which are really good for nano tanks. I actually got these in because Amanda, my wife, was like obsessed when she saw them. So I ended up finding a place that sells them, ordered some in, and what we do is with these ones, because they're a little bit more rare, we actually go through, we mark each box, pre-package them, and then take a picture of them. That way people know exactly what they are. So if you were like, man, I love this piece, like I want this exact piece, this is 8 DW, and we have it pre-packed, everything like that. So it's really convenient for the guys. It takes a little bit more time, but when you're doing with something this cool, you got to see the individual picture. So I think these are awesome, and there's a bunch of different unique ones. So I think these are really going to do well, especially for shrimp tanks, just because most people keep them in smaller tanks, which this is perfect. Like you could see each one of these is a square, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 4 inches wide, probably about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches tall. So I mean, just really, really cool piece. And I'm really excited to get these up on the website. Alright, so another really fun part about my job is I get to travel a lot. So I get to go to fish clubs, see a bunch of different fish rooms, meet a bunch of different people, and bring those people to the world through YouTube and other avenues. And so it's a lot of fun for me. So I'm actually getting ready to take a trip to Missouri, which I will put all those details around here somewhere or down below. And so that is what Jeff is working on. Jeff's the one that came up with the idea for the closet. Original idea by him, the pegboard. This is the brains of the operation, right, Jeff? Obviously. Obviously. So he's actually packing up a bunch of shrimp. I'm taking them down to Missouri with me, and you know we're just kind of, this is helping us clear out some stuff as well. It's also good for the club because it makes them some money. So we got a bunch of different stuff. Which, how many more bags do we have to get? Just Taiwan bees. Just Taiwan bees. So yeah, so this is going to be a lot of fun for the club. They're going to be able to get their hands on some cool stuff and also help the club out. Alright, so talking about organization, I thought this was pretty cool. First of all, we did build this sink out. Mark worked on this with the guys, and we got this all in. So this is really nice just for a shipping space. Like obviously Jeff's using it to bag a bunch of shrimp up, so it's coming in handy. But I thought this was pretty cool. This was another Jeff original idea that his family did. It's just a place to hang your catch cops. Like just such a simple concept instead of having them on the tanks. Really clears a lot of clutter out of the room. And this was the other idea, is hanging up our nets just on a piece of wood. Like such a simple idea, that really puts a lot of things out of your way and helps just keep things more organized. So that's really what we're striving to do right now.
Alright, so obviously we still have a ton of work to do, but we're making some big progress, and I'm really excited for the direction of Flip Aquatics. Like I said in previous videos, I'm really excited to see what Flip Aquatics is able to bring to the United States, as far as rare shrimp, as far as nano fish, just a bunch of different stuff. I really think that 2018, as it progresses, we're going to see a big change, and 2019 is going to be our year to shine. So I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to the future, and thank you guys so much for supporting us and being there for us, and just all you guys do. We love the comments, we love the support, and we love you guys. You guys make it a great rest of your week, and God bless.